What did your family think about when you were doing YouTube and before you're making them and they were like, go and get a proper job? Were they on you? Were they
on? Well, my dad wasn't on me as such, but my mum was kind of more on me, like in terms of. But to be fair, bro, fair play to them. Like it could have been way worse, man.
Because our parents are an older generation now about
like,
YouTube. They're
my
like, what
mum
are
and
you
dad are
doing?
60 plus, you know what I mean?
You've been
So
in it, and they can't fathom it until the money starts coming.
Yeah. I feel like, if you want me to be honest, at the beginning it was kind of like, what on earth are you doing? But like 6 months in, when they saw how happy it kind of made me, like just sitting down making videos, I spent my whole savings on it, man. Like they didn't know, of course, but I had like 10 grand to my savings.
You risked it?
Yeah. And I completely just spent all of it on camera equipment and stuff. They were much more understanding as they saw the kind of efforts I was putting into it, because I'd never been passionate about something till then. Like, bro, it got to a point where at like 4 or 5 p.m. my mum would be in the kitchen with my sisters or her friends, and it'll be too loud, and I'd be filming a video just in the room across.
Yeah. And
I'd go in and I'd be like, I beg you guys to keep quiet. Could never tell your mum and sisters to be quiet, but they would actually listen to me and be like, alright, no worries, you know? Okay. So it was like, wow, like these guys actually are supporting my craft.
Yeah.
So genuinely, like I can only big up my family for being so supportive, which is why that they're enjoying life right now, you know? They're enjoying the fruits of my labor.
You treat them well, yeah?
Alhamdulillah, yeah, of course.
Treat them well. When did you know that you were like, yes, I've made it now, I've done well, I'm now very well known, I'm now making that money? When was that turning point? Or the tipping point, should I say, that you were like, yes?
To be fair, I'd be lying if I said I remember exactly the point, but I'll just mention a few things. For me, brother, I come from a spot where, like, having anything is like successful, you know? So I didn't buy it outright. I got a Volkswagen Golf. Brother, for me, it was a 68 place, fresh out the lot, no miles. I was paying 307 a month. I said, rah, I've got bread. You know what I mean? That was like a sign of me having money, because I never had that kind of money in my life, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, like, there's always different moments in your career that kind of like, wow, I've actually made it. And it's obviously going to get bigger and bigger as the time goes on. So for me, from that little Volkswagen 307 a month to now I'm driving now, it's another moment, it's another reminder of, oh wow, you're doing very well. So it's like, I've had so much different moments. Financial stability, financial freedom, being able to tell my mum and dad, you don't have to work a day in your life. You know what I mean? It's like, but my dad chooses to, you know, he actually has to work. He's a very prideful man, which is understandable.
Yeah.
I'm moving into a mansion with my friends. Brother, the house is £5 million. I had my own room. Before, I come from like a council estate where I was in a room with me, my brother and my cousin, and the room was like a little box room, to a point where when I'm waking up and going to work, I have to climb over my cousin, take the clothes and go outside and change, because there wasn't enough space to change in the room. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it's so humbling, like the fact that I'm able to live this life that I'm living right now. Alhamdulillah, thank God. Standing on the mobiles, winning it. Standing on the mobiles, winning it with my friend. You know what I mean? I was lucky enough to win it twice. Grime Daily Personality Award, International Somali Award. Playing at Soccer Aid 4 years in a row. Like, brother, I've had so much different crazy moments. Being in Australia, doing a meet and greet with my friends from the Beta Squad, my brothers that I started this thing with, you know? There's so much different moments in my career I can highlight, bro.